Indie games can stand toe-to-toe with the biggest titles, delivering unique gameplay, unforgettable stories, and fresh ideas. In Part 1, we covered some incredible indie gems, and now we're back with even more must-play indie games you'll absolutely love. Let's dive in. Imagine battling your way out of the underworld, defying the god of the dead himself, again and again. In Hades, you play as Zagreus, the rebellious son of Hades, striving to escape the underworld. This roguelike dungeon crawler masterfully blends lightning-fast action with a gripping narrative. Each escape attempt unveils more about the gods, your past, and the world around you. What makes it truly addictive? The ever-changing boons from Olympian gods, offering unique abilities that completely transform each run. One moment, you're wielding a devastating lightning-powered attack from Zeus. The next, you're slicing through enemies with Athena's divine shield. No two runs ever feel the same. Personally, I love how Hades manages to make every failure feel like progress. Even when you die, which happens a lot, the game rewards you with new story beats, interactions, and upgrades. Plus, the fast, responsive combat and incredible soundtrack keep me coming back for just one more run, only to realize hours have passed. Ever played a game that made you feel uneasy, yet you couldn't look away? Inside is a dark dystopian 2D puzzle platformer that pulls you into its eerie world with no explanation. Just a boy running through a hostile, mysterious environment. The game's minimalist visuals, unsettling atmosphere, and haunting sound design make every step feel tense. The puzzles start simple but become increasingly intricate, seamlessly blending into the world rather than feeling like game mechanics. What really sets Inside apart is its storytelling. There's no dialogue, yet every moment feels rich with meaning. And just when you think you understand what's going on, the ending completely flips your expectations. Personally, Inside left me speechless. It's short, but it sticks with you long after the credits roll. If you love atmospheric, thought-provoking games that make you question everything, this is an absolute must-play. Into the Breach is a turn-based strategy game where every decision is crucial. You control a squad of mechs using tactical movement, environmental hazards, and clever positioning to prevent an alien force from wiping out humanity. Unlike most strategy games, enemy attacks are telegraphed in advance, turning battles into a tense, puzzle-like experience. The game's roguelike structure and randomized maps make every run unique, rewarding creative problem-solving over brute force. Personally, I love how it challenges you to think ahead while making the most of limited resources. If you enjoy strategy games that are easy to learn but hard to master, Into the Breach is a must-play. Ever wanted to be a rat, a robot, and a hero all in one day? Nobody Saves the World is a quirky action RPG that lets you swap between bizarre forms, each with its own abilities. But the real fun comes from mixing and matching skills, allowing for creative combat strategies and unexpected playstyles. The game's colorful world is packed with witty humor, unique dungeons, and plenty of challenges that keep you hooked. For me, the joy of unlocking new forms and experimenting with wild combinations made every moment a blast. If you love RPGs with fresh mechanics and plenty of personality, this is a must-play. Rogue Legacy 2 takes the classic roguelite formula and makes it even better. You play as a lineage of heroes, and every time you die, your next heir takes over. Sometimes with useful traits, sometimes with hilarious ones. Yes, you might end up playing as a hero who farts every time they jump. The action is fast, the dungeons are always changing, and every run feels fresh. Combat is smooth, with a variety of classes that let you fight however you want, whether you prefer swinging a giant sword or zipping around as a nimble assassin. And the best part? Even when you fail, you still make progress. You use gold from each run to upgrade your manner, unlock new abilities, and make your future heroes stronger. It's a game that keeps you coming back for just one more try. If you love roguelites that challenge you but always reward you, Rogue Legacy 2 is a must-play. If you love classic RPGs but want something fresh, Sea of Stars is a must-play. You follow two children of the solstice on a journey to stop an ancient evil, using a turn-based combat system that rewards perfect timing, combos, and strategy. No button mashing here. The world is gorgeous, filled with puzzles, hidden secrets, and seamless exploration. You can swim, climb, and even sail. Unlike old-school RPGs, there are no random encounters. You see enemies before engaging, making every battle feel tactical. And the soundtrack? Absolute perfection, featuring work from Chrono Trigger's composer. For me, Sea of Stars isn't just nostalgia. It's an evolution of what made RPGs magical in the first place. If you love deep combat, meaningful stories, and beautiful worlds, don't miss this one. What if a humble shovel was your ultimate weapon? Shovel Knight is a love letter to 8-bit platformers, blending retro charm with modern polish. Battle foes, uncover hidden secrets, and collect treasures across beautifully crafted levels, all while enjoying precise controls and a killer chiptune soundtrack. Plus, with multiple playable nights, each with their own unique mechanics, there's always a new way to dig into the action. This one's a must-play for fans of classic platformers. Let's stray into a cyberpunk world through the eyes of a feline protagonist in our next game. Ever wondered what it's like to explore a cyberpunk city as a cat? In Stray, you play as a lost feline navigating a stunning, neon-lit world filled with robots, solving puzzles, sneaking past dangers, and uncovering the mystery of a world without humans. The game nails the feeling of being a cat. You can leap across rooftops, knock over objects, scratch furniture, and even curl up for a nap. But you're not alone. Your tiny drone companion, B12, helps you communicate with the quirky robot inhabitants and uncover the city's secrets. The story blends mystery, adventure, and emotional depth, making every discovery feel meaningful. For me, Stray is more than just a game. It's an experience. The visuals are gorgeous, the atmosphere is immersive, and the storytelling is unexpectedly touching. If you love unique adventures with heart, this is a must-play. Now, prepare to question reality and choice in our next mind-bending narrative. What if the choices you make aren't really choices at all? The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe expands on the original game's mind-bending experience with even more endings, absurd twists, and hilarious meta-commentary on player agency. As Stanley, you navigate an empty office building while a narrator tries, and often fails, to guide you, leading to unpredictable and surreal outcomes. The new content seamlessly blends with the original, adding fresh layers of satire and existential humor. Whether you're discovering new bizarre paths or revisiting old ones, every playthrough feels like a clever deconstruction of video game storytelling. If you love games that mess with your expectations and make you question reality itself, Ultra Deluxe is a must-play. Let's unravel the mysteries of a deserted island filled with intricate puzzles in our next game. What if solving puzzles wasn't just a challenge, but a journey of discovery? The Witness drops you onto a stunning, mysterious island filled with intricate puzzles, each teaching you new mechanics without a single word of instruction. Every area is a new lesson, rewarding patience and observation as you uncover hidden connections between puzzles and the environment. But it's not just about brain teasers. The game subtly explores deeper themes of perception, knowledge, and human curiosity through hidden audio logs and environmental storytelling. The puzzles start simple, but evolve into complex, mind-bending challenges that make every breakthrough incredibly satisfying. If you love games that make you think and reward exploration, The Witness is a must-play. Get ready to brawl through the streets with a mix of action and strategy in our next title. What if a classic beat-em-up let you strategize every punch? Treachery in Beatdown City flips the genre on its head, blending real-time brawling with turn-based strategy. You'll navigate a city under siege, swapping between 3 unique fighters, each with their own combat styles, to unleash combos, manage stamina, and tactically dismantle enemies. But it's not just about the fights. This game is packed with sharp satire, poking fun at politics, law enforcement, and modern social issues. With the Ultra Remix update adding even more moves and enemies, this is a fresh, tactical twist on beat-em-ups that's worth a try. Let's shift gears to a game that combines retro aesthetics with modern design in a collection of mini-games. What if you had an entire lost era of retro games at your fingertips? UFO 50 is a collection of 50 fully-fledged, retro-inspired games made by a team of indie developers, including the creator of Spelunky. Each game is unique, spanning different genres: platformers, RPGs, shmups, puzzle games, and even sports titles. They're designed to feel like forgotten classics from the 80s, but with modern mechanics and quality-of-life improvements. What makes UFO 50 special is its variety and depth. This isn't just a bunch of mini-games. Each title has its own mechanics, challenges, and even multiplayer options, making it a massive treasure trove for retro gaming fans. If you love discovering hidden gems, this is a must-play. Now, prepare to face relentless hordes in a game that redefines the roguelite genre. How long can you survive against an endless flood of monsters? Vampire Survivors is a roguelite that looks simple at first, but quickly becomes an intense, chaotic experience. You don't attack manually, the game does that for you. But every upgrade choice matters as you stack weapons, buffs, and passive abilities to survive longer. What starts as a desperate struggle quickly turns into a power trip as you mow down thousands of enemies with screen-filling attacks. Personally, I love the game. It's in my mobile, it's in my laptop, it's everywhere. The game has a perfect balance of strategy and mindless fun. Every run feels different thanks to the huge variety of weapons, character abilities, and evolving upgrades. The retro pixel art and soundtrack create a nostalgic charm, but don't let that fool you. Underneath is a deep and rewarding gameplay loop. And with frequent updates adding new characters, weapons, and challenges, there's always a reason to jump back in. If you love games that hook you for hours with their just one more run appeal, Vampire Survivors is an absolute must-play. As we wrap up this journey through the indie gaming universe, remember, the adventure doesn't end here. If you enjoyed discovering these hidden gems, there's a whole world of indie brilliance waiting for you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Dive into our other videos for more gaming insights, and let's continue this epic quest together. Your next favorite game is just a click away.